So the movie Sinners came out over Resurrection Weekend, and everyone is talking about it. And I find it interesting that people don't see the sinister truth behind the film. It's a blockbuster hit, but I don't know, man. I just kind of find it interesting. But I kind of want to break down a certain character in the movie and the character's role in the movie. There's a young man named Sammy Moore played a preacher's son in the movie Sinners. What I first noticed about this movie is that it reveals the dark truth about the power of music and how sinister and powerful it is from the start. The movie's name already throws some type of awareness out there already. Plus, Hollywood released the film over Resurrection Weekend, and it wasn't a coincidence for that day because Hollywood loves revealing how much they hate Jesus. I wanted to break down a certain part in the movie with the preacher's son named Sammy, who performs at a juke bar owned by his older cousin Stack and Smoke. While Sammy is performing, he has the ability to put people in a trance and mysteriously summon spirits from the past and future. While the spirits start possessing those in the room, Lucifer gets lured by the music as well, as you can see. But after Lucifer tries getting into the juke bar, but is denied entry, he stays outside waiting for another opportunity, which then leads to Stack's girlfriend going outside to check on Lucifer and his angels, aka the vampires, to see if they had the correct amount of money to come into the juke bar. Lucifer and his vampires couldn't go into the juke bar unless invited in. So after Stack's girlfriend talks with Lucifer, she gets bit and becomes a vampire and possessed. The girlfriend gets invited back into the juke bar by security and then proceeds to possess Stack, and then a lot more people get bit and become possessed as well. After majority of the people at the juke bar became possessed, Lucifer and them remain outside to wait for the people inside to let them in to take Sammy and the rest of those in the juke bar, but they weren't allowed to come in unless invited. One lady who played in the movie that wasn't yet turned into a vampire got threatened by Lucifer that they would take her daughter if she didn't invite them in. So the lady and the rest at the juke bar let Lucifer into battle against them. Long story short, Smoke and Sammy were the only ones to survive in the end. Lucifer wanted Sammy the most because he was able to summon spirits with his music. After that, Sammy returned home to his father's church, where his father urges him to abandon the devil's music. Even after Sammy saw how his music was connected to evil, he still chose music over God. Now, the reason I spoke more on the part of this movie is because it seems like a reference on the Mississippi blues legend Robert Johnson, a man who was associated with selling his soul to the devil for a music career back in the 1930s. Robert Johnson was born in Mississippi, which is interestingly where the movie was set in. But there was entirely more occult depictions in the film, but what stood out to me the most was how powerful and spiritual music is, in that it can be used against us in a sinful way. We see how powerful music is today and the impact it can have on us. In the movie, it shows the same wicked spirit behind the music that was there from the very beginning, the spirit of sin. That's why today's music glorifies sin more and more. It's believed that Satan was the head of music back in heaven before getting kicked out, so it's no surprise that Lucifer has a power over the music industry that we have today called Hollywood. I only want to remind you to watch what you open your ears to and your eyes to, because they are portals for spirits, man.